So it's like, if people want to do that, cool, that's not my gig, but we'll help you scale without you having to dance around like a fool. If that makes sense.
Yeah, with what you were saying as well about like making the right investment. So there was one of the lads who I used to play football with him actually, and he was from where I am from, sorry. And he asked me questions all the time, or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I just said to him, I said, why don't you invest get a business mentor? I can put you onto like the people I work with. He said, I'm working with someone. I was like, all right, who are you working with? And he told me this person's name. I'd never heard of him before. So I was like, all right, okay, well, how much is he? Like, are you paying him? He said, oh, I've not paid him anything yet. I was like, what do you mean? He said, well, I can just pay him in sort of drips and drabs as we like move along the process kind of thing. And straight away I was like it's just what? What?
So like, there's a saying in life is you get what you pay for. Like I said to you earlier, I'm going to spend $5 on a call for an hour.
You buy cheap, you buy twice.
Yeah, you buy cheap, yeah. or potentially you don't even have the money to buy again because it's so bad that you're just wasting your time. So I think, you know what I said to you earlier about learn from the people who lifestyle you want to emulate. Do you want to be coaching people for free all the time? Why is he coaching you for free? Because he can't get someone to pay him. So then you're learning from someone who also then doesn't know what they're doing, which is then a fool's errand essentially.
I mean, it's exactly what
you start taking it back a layer. Do you know what I mean?
Would you give money to someone who you would only give money to someone who you would want to be like? So if they're working with someone for free, it's essentially what you're gonna.
Yeah.
And so this conversation was this is, bless him. So this conversation was about 6 months ago, and I'd seen him post on Instagram 2 weeks ago. Online coaching is not for me. I'm back in the gym, one-to-one PTs. If you want to inquire, just drop me a message and whatever. So that was that then, I suppose. He's got exactly what he's supposedly paid for.
But that's also the reason that's happened for that individual is because he didn't have the all-in mindset. If the reason he's not willing to pay for it is he's not really willing to back himself, which means he probably didn't do the work. Because otherwise, like one of the things also when you pay for something is like, fuck, I need to use this thing. Do you know what I mean? So like, and you actually need to do the work. And the same thing for fitness clients when they sign up with you is like, it's that psychological buying decision of like, okay, I'm committing, I'm drawing a line in the sand, I'm going to step over this. I'm going to do what I need to do to then get the result I want.
So that's obviously like the number one thing. Yeah, you've helped loads of people go to like 100K, 200K, haven't you? So just doing something, I suppose, is like probably one of the main things, one of the main characteristics those people have. What else? What are the characteristics?
So the three, I call it 3 R's. So it's one is being relentless, like every fucking day. Like you got to do something. Like in my opinion, you should do some small amount of work every day. And even if you're not working, you're kind of thinking about it to some degree. Some people don't resonate with that, but like I'll tell you the fucking brutal honest truth. If you do a little bit every day, you'll be way more successful. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency. Secondly is being resourceful. So like we live in a world that's not like we're on the fucking palm right now. Like you just had a supercar go past. There's no lack of resources, there's a lack of resourcefulness for you to go and get it. So it's like you have the ability to invest in yourself and your business, or camera gear, or you just use your fucking iPhone. Like there is no other business you can make for free using Instagram and an iPhone. You could coach people on WhatsApp if you wanted to. Like you couldn't start any other business doing
You go from 0 to 20K in 12 months.
If you just know what you're doing. And then once you have these skills, you can never lose them. And then the third thing is being resilient, because there are also going to be times where you're going to get kicked in the dick, or you might not have any sign-ups for a couple of days. And it's like you were saying earlier, you have a high level of emotional stability. One of these things that successful people do is they have high level of emotional stability. They constantly invest in themselves. And the people, like a couple of clients I can think of who are doing like 200-300K a month would be like Dave Kennedy and Don Winner. I both worked with them for maybe 2.5 years. Both of them came to me making about 15K a month. Now, what have they done very well is they're very consistent and they're not trying to fucking revolutionize the wheel. Like we add in new strategies when they need them. And it's also a patience game. So you need to have like micro urgency, like deal things quickly on the day, like I said about the AI voice note thing, but also being patient on a long time horizon, like knowing you will get to the destination if you keep making the right choices every day. Whereas what most people do is they try and go like, hit 240K in a month, whatever the fucking thing that was you said to me earlier. And then like their business has a fucking meltdown and then they're doing like 20K next month, which for me is like, you don't want your business doing this. You want it like a linear graph kind of going up, if that makes sense.
When do you think it's the right time to implement new strategies into your business?
When you've kind of exhausted what's already working right now, or you have got a lot of your time back. So for example, for you and your business, if you suddenly bought a phone closer come in, and let's say hypothetically they take all the calls, I imagine you're going to have an extra 4 hours a day. You could then easily go and do fucking YouTube or something else then. Do you see what I mean? So scaling a business, a lot of that is kind of like buying back your time. Dan Martell's book that's somewhere in here. Highly recommend reading it. It's kind of the game as the business kind of grows, if that makes sense. But a lot of it is also not getting red shiny object that a lot of people sometimes want, the magical unicorn pill that you take and then your business is like doing 100K a month like that. A lot of the time it's not that. It's like, I can look at your business and it's like, you need to change this, you need to change this and change this, and the business like 3x's. But like small little tweaks that are kind of pricing, offer, marketing message sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's just, and this is a mistake I've made. Sometimes I've thought that I need to do something new or something different, but it's just the case that I need to do what I'm already doing, but just better.
And more of it.
Yeah. Just do it better. There's things that and that's where I'm at now. Like, I feel like what I'm doing, everything in my business now will take me to 50K, 100K, whatever. But it's just the case that I'm doing the right things, but I'm just doing little bits and bobs wrong. But like we keep on saying, when you invest in the right support, you will fix those.
And you don't know what you don't know as well.
No, you don't.
Like even like, so we worked out transparently before this at the gym I have at home. Like, was there anything, like we just talked about loads of random shit. Was there anything there that stuck out that might be interesting for anyone?
When we were training, I've got the worst memory ever.
Unique mechanism is probably one.
That was, okay. Yeah, we can speak. So what's your unique mechanism?
The paid attention systems,
Yeah.
how we use paid traffic, like Facebook ads, to basically grow people's businesses fast.
And do you think, so obviously I've not been using a unique mechanism. I've thought about it, but never really implemented it. Do you reckon that'd...
It helps a lot from your marketing message if it's clear to your audience and who you're speaking to. Because I think, as Mike brought up earlier, like people can get any information they want on ChatGPT, but if you have something that sounds sexy and new and novel, then that's what's going to be appealing and pull people through. So like our fitness business, we have HOT method, hormone optimization training, and then, which actually be a good one, you could steal that. And then the metabolic primary diet, which is like carb cycling. Okay. So those are two different ones we would use.
I think when you do look at like your Dom and Dave Kennedy, they've got something very specific that they're doing. Like Dom does his blood work and stuff.
Yeah, so he does blood fingerprint system.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge opportunities for you to scale.